Overhead Dowell squat with an isometric hold at the bottom. For this exercise, before I demonstrate, I want to make sure to mention that if you don't have proper mobility in your shoulders, your upper back, or your hips, that to properly perform this exercise, that this exercise might not be for you. So make sure that the mobility in those regions are there before you attempt this exercise. You're going to need a dowel for this exercise, and the length of the dowel is really going to depend on your hand positioning and if it's long enough for your hands to be in a proper position. So to find that positioning, I tell people to place the dowel right here on their head and then extend their hands out and away from their body as if they're pulling this bar apart. So think about pulling the bar apart, and that's going to allow you to get into proper positioning. As far as placement of the bar, you're going to try to keep it right over that spine and right above the head with the arms fully extended. My feet are going to be straight ahead for this movement. My head is straight ahead. My feet are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. My toes are going to point just a little bit out. I'm going to initiate the movement by sinking my hips back and down, still trying to pull this bar apart and going all the way down until my thighs are parallel with the ground. At this position is where I'm going to hold for time. This is really going to help teach people how to reach the depth of the overhead squat that you want and to still build up that that leg strength. Notice my knees are out and I'm still sinking my hips back, maintaining that bar positioning at the top. And I'll come right back up, driving through my heels. From the side, you'll see I get in that same positioning, and I'm going to sink my hips back and down until my thighs are parallel with the ground, and I'm just going to hold this position right here for time. And then I'll drive right back up through the heels. I'm going to give you another angle from the back, and you'll see that my hips move in the same plane as I go down, and I hold this position for time here as well. And come right back up.